Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz. I'm Steve Strum. This morning we have Bruce Doueck from the Exchange Club of Nassau County. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Okay, so I've known you a long time, and through the iterations that I've known you, you have retired as an executive of a certain power company that might make this thing turn on every time we flip the switch. You retire, and now you have a real estate company.
Yes.
One of the things that I've known about you over the last, 2 decades of our relationship is you have always had a penchant to give back to the community. Mm-hmm. This morning you're here to talk about the Exchange Club of Nassau County. What is the Exchange Club?
The Exchange Club is a service club, and it is all about giving back to the community. What the Exchange Club does is 3 areas of focus in terms of its give back. Number 1 is child abuse prevention. That's a national project. And we support the Family Center of Northeast Florida, which provides free child abuse prevention services to families in distress. So that's number 1, our core kind of project. And we do a lot of projects and fundraising associated with that family center. And it serves multi-county area here in Northeast Florida. Number 2 is Americanism. And Americanism is really like give a kid a flag day on the Veterans Day. We walk the parade. We give out flags to the kids. One small example of what we do there. And the third is specific community service projects like our club, which is in Nassau County. And there's 3 clubs in Northeast Florida. There's the Downtown Jacksonville Club, Jack's Beaches Club. Now there's the Nassau Club. They're looking at clubs going south as well. And so then we do community service projects. And over the last few years, we've done diaper drives, school supply drives. We've done different types of fundraising events. We try to do events in the community that are fun. We did a poker run as a fundraiser with a classic car company, things of that nature.
It sounds like a lot of the stuff, and I was reading the back of this thing, a lot of the stuff is surrounding kids.
A lot of it is, yes.
Not all of it, but
No.
It sounds like, as I'm kind of reading through the tick list here, and, the one thing that kind of jumped out at me is of course, we are now 2.5 years either into or out of a 100-year pandemic, right? So nobody's really experienced that since, I think, 1918.
Right.
And, of course, the news cycle and, the world's a lot different 100 years later. You talked about kids, talked about domestic violence.
Right.
One of the things that's a very real deal that a lot of people, counselors are overloaded right now, psychologists, they're backlogged because of the experience that children have had, my children, as part of that, because I have teenagers here, that what they've gone through, right? All of a sudden, can't go anywhere for 2 years, has a huge impact on the psyche. And then, of course, domestic violence is up off the charts.
Right.
What is your club doing to help kids transition or at least deal with what we now know as the new reality?
Well, for example, when we first started we started a club almost the same day COVID outbreak started. So the first thing we did...
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
we're going to have a social club
Yeah.
in the antisocial environment of our modern era. That's
Exactly.
fabulous.
So we started making masks for first responders because there were none available at that time.
Remember this.
So that was one of the things we did to get started. We do, diaper drives for, parents of domestic violence victims and stuff like that. And so we've done hot spots when they were just starting to go and they were not in school, they were stay at home. So we did hot spots for families that needed things like that. And then it really it's whatever we can figure out that makes sense for the population that has the need. And so we mentioned the kids. At the other end of the spectrum, we have populations like, homeless veterans.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
We have a program for homeless veterans that puts vets into houses. And that's a national program that we do. And so we've done fundraising for that as well. So we try to identify a need that we can have an impact on. And we look at that particular need and we do fundraising or a drive around that particular need. One of the things coming up, it's in the winter, we have the holidays, and we do toy drives, for example, at Christmas. A lot of people do that. A lot of organizations do that. Now, Exchange Club, a lot of our work is tied into those at-risk population for youth. So a lot of our work in terms of toy drives at Christmas goes to that population.
So you guys have a lot of neat things that you're doing to try to do a give back, and it's not obviously just by Bruce. It's
not me.
Give back by committee. If people want to find out more about the Exchange Club, whether if they are in need of service or whether they want to participate, whether it's donations or be a part of your club, what's the best way for them to connect with you guys?
Well, I'll give you two ways. You can go to the national website, which is nationalexchangeclub.org, and get some background on the history of the club and so forth. We're over 100 years old as a club. And then we could also go to one of our meetings. We meet the first Thursday of the month at 4 o'clock.
The Fernandina Beach Golf Club.
No, we moved that to Gators Dockside.
Oh, fair. We get some gator bites.
A more visible location, Gators Dockside in Yulee, 4 o'clock on the first Thursday of the month. You could also go to our Facebook page, which Facebook Exchange Club of Nassau County, FL, and find out information there. So those are a couple of ways you can connect with us. We just started working with the Nassau County Health Coalition. We're looking at ways we can collaborate with them. We're always looking for ideas and ways we can collaborate with different groups so we can have a greater impact on the community. And again, it's what the members want to do. So if you have an idea, bring it to us. We'll see if we can make it happen.
They connect to you national, local. They want to come out and get some gator bites at Gators Dockside. The first Thursday of the month at the Gators Dockside in Fernandina. Facebook. Yulee. So all the socials, and whether it's to participate, if they have a need or have an idea, either way, connect and try to help somebody else that may need some help in this current environment.
Absolutely.
Thanks for all you do, man. It's great to see you again.
It's great to see you, Steve.
Guys, thanks for joining us on the Jacksonville Buzz. If you like us, share us. And remember, live with gratitude.